Hello YouTube! I'll show you how to unbrick or recover an Allwinner V3 camera such as the Q3H or F60B camera that has the white screen boot problem. The links to the websites and file downloads are below in the video description. Here is a working Allwinner V3 camera. We can power it on. We can see that the lights are blinking. The boot logo surfer guy shows up. This is good. We can see what the camera sees in the screen. The SD card is also working. The SD card status is displayed. This is the same camera, but it's not working. When we turn it on, we will see just white screen. There may be blinking sounds or blinking lights. There may not be, but there is certainly a white screen, so we should fix this. So let's experiment with some buttons, and the buttons work a little bit. Otherwise, it's not very useful, so let's turn it off. And put this aside and go to the computer. So on a Windows computer, we need to download some files. Go to www.goprawn.com, Goprawn.com. Go to the Allwinner Cams forum or topic. In the Allwinner Cams forum, go down and we see the Allwinner V3 Plus Sony IMX179 topic. Click on this. Scroll down to post number 2 here. And we want to download ADB driver for F60B. I have already downloaded the files, but you should download this and save this on the desktop. Also download a direct USB recovery driver for F60B. Save this file also to the desktop. You can close or minimize this window. And now we need to download some more tools. makeimg tool. Use this link, and this link again is in description below. Copy and paste the link to browser so you can download it and save it to the desktop. Go back to the notes and get also Phoenixsuit tool. Copy and paste the link. put it in the browser and download this and save this to your desktop also. Minimize or close this window, and minimize or close this notes window. And we want to verify these files are good. This is good, yes. Right click, extract to folder. Verify this file is good. Yes, it is good. Right click, extract to folder. And we continue to do the same for the Phoenixsuit file. Yes, this is good. Extract to folder. I'm just moving the folders up so we can see them later in an organized fashion. This is makeimg tool, and extract this to folder. And move the folder again up so we can see it later. And so we will go to the camera that is not working and remove its battery and power it down. The USB cable we will connect will supply power to the camera, and the camera will turn on again. At the same time, if the camera is operating well enough, the camera will be recognized by the computer as a USB device. So we put that aside and go back to the computer. We want to use Device Manager. Open Device Manager to look for the USB device of the camera. Usually scroll down to Universal Serial Bus Controllers and Universal Serial Bus Devices. On the bottom is the one called Android. If this is marked or it seems to be not working correctly, right-click Update Driver Software, choose Browse My Computer for driver software. Browse to the desktop, find the F60B ADB Driver folder, select it and click OK. Click Next, and it's good. If this step does not work, try it again using same driver or different drivers. Links are below in the description. Now we can use Phoenixsuit, which will read information from the USB camera device. Open Phoenixsuit folder, and again, go scroll down to phoenixsuite.exe. And look at model, Crane SL609, I believe. This is the model of your camera. This is good. We're going to use this for getting the firmware from the Goprawn forums website. Now that we have looked at the Phoenixsuit tool and the model, we can use the Goprawn.com forums to get firmware that is most likely going to work for this model of camera. So again, go back to Goprawn.com forums, and we'll go to the same forum, Allwinner cams. And go to the same topic, Allwinner V3 Plus Sony IMX179. But this time, we will go to another post, scroll down, and down, and post number 8, I believe, and see there are 3 cranes listed. But let's go back to Phoenixsuit and make sure we see crane here. The date here we do not want to use. We want a different date. So let's pick another crane. There are 3 cranes to choose from, and here I will choose the first one just because it's first in the list and it's a different date than the date we saw in Phoenixsuit. So let's click the Drive Google link next to the first crane link. Download this and save it to the desktop. This is our firmware file, so we will certainly need this later. Close Phoenixsuit. Click yes. Close this window. At this time, disconnect the USB cable from the camera. We need the USB cable to be not connected to the camera and the camera to be powered down and no battery. And we just verify the crane firmware file works. It's good. So right click and extract it to a folder. We need to copy the full image FEX file to the Goprawn folder, which is inside the makeimg folder. So open makeimg folder again. Open this, Goprawn img, click paste. Now we copied pasted the full img FEX file. Go back once. Look for makeimg bat, open makeimg bat. This is successful. Close this. We see a new file, Goprawn img. Close the other window. And yes, Goprawn img is here. We will use Phoenixsuit to open that Goprawn img file. Choose firmware, click image button, and select Goprawn img file from the desktop makeimg folder. There it is, Goprawn img. Select it, open it, and we don't do anything here. Don't click anything. We will go to the camera. On the camera, nothing is connected. There is no battery. Press the up button, hold the up button, and connect the USB cable to the camera and to the computer. This will power on the recovery mode. No lights, no screen, no sound, but it is on. And this is normal. Put this aside and go back to the computer. We open Device Manager again to look for another USB device. This one's a little strange because it has a strange name. So again, we're looking in the list. Look for USB device, VID1F3A PID EF E8. I have two in my computer, but that's not important. Just choose the one that is there and update the driver software. Browse the computer for driver files, browse the desktop, and choose F60B Recovery Driver. It must be Recovery Driver this time. And click Next. If this does not work, choose Other Recovery Drivers, and the links are below in the description. Here I'm just giving you an example that I can update drivers for the device using different drivers, which are in the Phoenixsuit folder. For me, these Phoenixsuit drivers work, and I chose them, and they are good for me. This may work for you, so please try more than one set of drivers if you have trouble. Close Device Manager. Now close Phoenixsuit and reopen Phoenixsuit. And the Phoenixsuit should respond to updating, and it automatically begins updating, and we click yes twice to erase settings and data in the camera, and it will update about 90 seconds, but here I just cut it short and click OK, and at this time the camera should be rebooting and powering on by itself. And when it powers on by itself, the model and firmware version will be there on the screen again. Notice that the date on the far right is different than before. And I just want to close Phoenix and close these windows because I don't need them anymore. And let's go to the camera. And the camera is working. I just turned it off and turned it back on to show you that boot logo Surfer Guy is normal and everything is normal. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have troubles, put a comment below or go to goprawn.com forums. Find me, Pete Simon, P-E-T-E-S-I-M-O-N, Pete Simon, and send a message or just write a new post in the public forum for everyone to see. Either way, be sure to ask for help. We are willing to help you. Okay, thank you.